Welcome. All right, so today we're gathered not just for a competition, but to celebrate something truly powerful: reading, expression, and confidence of our young people. My name is Julie Roberts, and it's an absolute pleasure to be your host for this afternoon DBS Felix Henderson Ministry of Education National Reading Competition 2026. It's a long title. This afternoon, we apologize that our speaker isn't working, so our children will have to elevate their voices and everyone who is presenting. However, on radio, we're clear. On Facebook, we're clear. It's a small room, and we're here for excellence of the children this afternoon. Let's not think of what's going wrong. Thank you. All right. Now, this competition is in its 16th year, and it continues to play a vital role in promoting literacy and excellence among students across Dominica. We also want to take a moment to acknowledge the late Felix Henderson, the first coordinator of this competition, whose contributions has helped shape what we continue to celebrate today. And today, we're coming to you from the beautiful community of Vacaz. The community is rich in history and culture, and it is known as the home of our Dominica's Prime Minister, Honorable Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerritt, as well as the birthplace of Dominica's first Premier, Edward Oliver Libla. We are proud to be here at the Baroness Patricia Scotland Primary School. It was renamed in 2015 in honor of her outstanding contribution and leadership as the first female Secretary General of the Commonwealth. Now, the narrative pieces this afternoon, those that the students will present, are taken from works of our Dominican creative, Gifford John, a talented artist, author, playwright, whose work continues to inspire. And in addition to that, the participants will also engage with news pieces drawn from the DBS newscasts. It will be testing not just their reading ability, but also their clarity, confidence, and expression. So today, we're not just listening to reading. We are witnessing courage, growth, and the voices of the future. Now, I hope you came ready to support your individual schools. RDPS, you're here? Yes. Okay. And who else? Calabrishi, are you here? Okay. As the day goes by, I'll check to see who's here. But now we're going to pause as we have our opening prayer from one of the students from this school, Miss Brumant. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please stand for prayer.
Dear God, we thank you for bringing us together today. Bless all the students as they read and do their best. Help them to be calm and confident and read clearly. Help us to listen carefully and encourage each other. May this be a joyful and successful event. Amen.
Amen. All right, please be seated. We want to welcome Honorable George, the representative of the Vacaz constituency this afternoon.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. How are we feeling today? All right, I know that we're about an hour behind time, right? So I'm not going to be long. I'm going to be as short as possible. But I want to just welcome the DBS team to the community of Vacaz. As the MC said, Vacaz is one of the most beautiful communities in Dominica. And I agree with her. I just want to welcome the officials from education, our judges, our participants, most importantly, teachers, parents, invited guests. Welcome to all of you. What I'd like to say, especially to the young persons here who's going to partake in the reading competition, is that reading is important, right? Reading gives you the foundation you need for life. And the importance of reading basically it provides the knowledge you need that will help you for the rest of your life. So the more you read is the more you can acquire knowledge, and the brighter you get, and then that means that your foundation for life will be set. So what I want of you is to understand what you read, have fun while you read, and most importantly, develop love for reading as the years go by. Okay? Remember that you're representing your school and your community. That in itself is something that you should be excited about, to represent your school and your community. We are all proud of you. You're all winners in your own right. Regardless if you come at second, third, or fourth, you're all winners because you accepted to come and represent your school and your community. Okay? So all the best to all of you. As I said, I don't want to be long because I know we're behind time, but of course we're looking forward to a very competitive competition here today. And of course, may the best winner win. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Oscar George. So we are going to skip a few segments. As we have already established, we're a bit late. So we're going to skip a few segments. Firstly, we are going to acknowledge the students and then the judges. So we have from St. John's Primary School, Akim Tong, and he would be participant number 4. Akim is a lively and curious 8-year-old boy who loves exploring the world of technology and discovering new things. When he's not learning, he's enjoying running, riding his bike, and playing with his friends. And he's the representative from St. John's Primary School. Up next, we have Savonpai Primary School. And we're choosing to call him Tommy. Tommy, can you say your name for the crowd this afternoon?
Tommy, say my mother.
Okay, so he's Tommy this afternoon. All right. Tommy is affectionately called Nigerian. Well, I think that's an error. But Tommy is Nigerian by birth, but has made Dominica his home for the last 3 years. He enjoys reading novels, playing games, and he wishes to be a police officer or an actor. Give it up for Tommy. The representative from Dubla Bioche Primary School is Noah Larocque. Please stand for us, Noah Larocque. Noah is active, curious, and playful. He enjoys learning, playing sports, and exploring. He loves reading and being read to, especially by his father. He is always eager to read poems and speeches at his church. He aspires to be a business owner, professional footballer, and a fireman. Give it up for Noah. Noah, are you the dancer from... No, he's not a dancer? Okay, he looks so quiet, but I'm pretty sure I heard of a dancer from that school. Is another... Okay. All right, then we have Baroness Patricia Scotland Primary School, the home school this afternoon. We have Haley Bellett. Haley is currently a grade 5 student at the Baroness Patricia Scotland Primary School. She enjoys learning new things and participating in classroom activities. Haley particularly likes mathematics, spelling, and she demonstrates enthusiasm and dedication. Outside of school, Haley enjoys drawing, reading, stories, and singing. Give it up for Haley Bellett. Up next, we have Penville Primary School. Mahalia Camelia Francois. Mahalia Camelia Francois is a 9-year-old grade 4 student at the Penville Primary School. She enjoys language arts and loves playing table tennis. She dreams of becoming a veterinarian. Okay, we have Calabishi Primary School next. And the font of this is as small as my Calabishi person. Stand up. we have Kalana Royer. So Kalana Royer is from the village of Benz. She's 8 years old. She first attended the Benz Primary School before being transferred to Calabishi Primary. Currently, she is in grade 3. Kalana is well-rounded and disciplined. Okay, it's small, I'm sorry. Who does her, okay, I don't know. Though she's shy at times, she's very academically inclined. That's what we need to know about her. And she's from the Calabishi Primary School. Kalana will be participant number 3 this afternoon. They're actually seated in the order they'll be presenting. And last but not least, we have the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School, RDPS. Royal Stout, participant number 2, is a grade 4 student at the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School. His favorite sport is basketball and football. So the favorite sports are basketball and football. His favorite subjects are social studies and science. In his free time, he enjoys reading, and he's also a member of the 4-H club. In the future, he would like to be a construction worker. Give it up for all the students this afternoon. It is very heartwarming to see we have majority boys. Very heartwarming. Okay, so because of the interest of time, this afternoon, we're just going to introduce the judges. I guess you can just wave when I mention your name. However, we will not be reading the entire biography. So first, we have Miss Brenda Barzi. Miss Edina Doughton. I do not wish to butcher any names, I'm sorry. Then we have Paula Durand. Oh. And Miss Jeanette Ferrara. Okay. We are about to jump into the first round of the competition. And as I said earlier, they were given the pieces before to take a look at. So they've been prepped, they've dipped and everything. So we can just jump right in now? Okay, we can jump right in now. All right, there'll be no break this afternoon because of the time we started. So we'll just go through the 3 rounds, and then we will have the closing, okay? All right, so let us welcome participant number 1. And of course, participant number 1 is from the Baroness Patricia Scotland Primary School, and her name is Haley Bellett.
He hurriedly opened his school bag and took out the plastic bag he had in there to protect his books. He placed the school bag into the plastic bag. Within minutes, there was rain all around him. It was a torrential downpour, and there was no sign that this was going to ease up very soon. "Oh God, help me please," Joseph begged as he realized the situation that faced him. He did not only have to think about meeting the man on the big stone, but he also had to deal with this thunderstorm. He started running again. His tennis shoes were now soaked and his feet made sloppy sore with each step he took. He was beginning to feel cold too. The water quickly soaked through his shirt, vest, pants, and underpants. As he ran, he stepped into the puddles and the water splashed against his exposed legs. The headlight of a vehicle loomed behind him. He turned around and stopped, raising his right hand as he did so. But as the driver only seemed to speed up more, water splashed over him as the vehicle passed in a puddle of water. Joseph became angry, but he was powerless to do anything or to retaliate. He wiped the water off his face.
Hey, give it up for participant number 1, and this is definitely what confidence looks like. We have participant number 2 from the RDPS primary school, Royal Stout. Hello? So you're going to wait, Mr. Stout, you're going to wait until the judges have your notice that you read, okay? All right. All right, up next we have Mr. Royal Stout. We're just waiting for him to commence. But this live coverage of DBS Radio, Felix Henderson, Ministry of Education, National Reading Competition is brought to you by Dragon Windows. And some of our other sponsors is the Aid Bank, Petro Caribe, Combined Taxi Inc., Alvin Anthony, Republic Bank, AC Shillingford and Company Limited, Jungle Bay Resort, Dominica Water and Sewage Company, Josephine Gabriel and Company Limited, MC Macmillan Gas Station, Gas Station, Springfield Trading Limited, Roslyn Seraphin, and OT Trucking. We are now ready for the representative from the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School, Mr. Royal Stout. Participant number 2. Begin.
After the van had passed him, Joseph started running again. It was dark, but not dark enough to see where he was going. Besides, the trees growing along the roadside gave him enough of an idea as to where he was. He had traveled this route enough to know it by heart now. He could hear songs of quabo, white crabs rushing over the fallen cocoa leaves back into their holes as he approached. The male frogs croaked noisily on the river's banks. Even with all this rain, the fireflies were everywhere, their little dots of light now glowing, then disappearing and appearing again. The crickets seemed to be happy for the rain as they chirped noisily from. A great streak of lightning lit up the sky, brightening up everywhere. It was followed by a powerful blast of thunder that seemed to rock the night. Joseph became more frightened. Everything seemed to grow quiet except the river that was getting louder as it rushed along. It was now swollen. Joseph began blaming Mr. Thompson for the situation he now found himself in. If only he had let us go out early, I would not be here, he cried as a bit of water dripped into his left eye.
And that was participant number 2, Royal Stout from the Roosevelt Primary School. How are they doing this afternoon? Aha. Roosevelt Primary School, let me hear you. They are definitely doing outstanding. We have up next from the Calabishi Primary, but they'll just let them know who's next. She's not going to begin. We have our smallest participant in size this afternoon, and her name is Kalana Royer. So she will approach the desk next, and she's participant number 3 from the Calabishi Primary School. And remember, students, you can read better than a lot of us here this afternoon, so you can be brave. I, for one, I'm still struggling with reading. So it's so inspiring to see you come and read so strong this afternoon, okay? All right, don't be shy. You're doing a fantastic job so far. Okay. All right, so this afternoon, this is something that Felix, Honorable sorry? Yeah, we're ready. This is something that Felix Henderson used to do, and we'll tell you a little bit more about him after we have participants number 3. Come on. Calabishi Primary School.
He was crying out of fear, frustration, and anger, and for the first time it dawned on him that his mother must be wondering where he was and why he had not yet shown up. He remembered that she was worried last night sure he had gotten a ride. What would she be wondering now? He bit his lip in anger. The wind kept falling at a steady rate. The thunder and lightning seemed to be intensive. There seemed no chance that this was going to let up any time soon. His legs were beginning to get tired, more from running than anything else. They felt heavy. It was like he had lead in his shoes. He was now very close to the area where the stone was. The song of the night animals and the swishing of the leaves only seemed to unnerve him more. His skin crawled and his heart beat a bit faster. Should he just stand here and wait for a ride, or should he turn back? But what if a ride did not show up, especially with this weather? Or what if one showed up and the driver did to him what the one in the van had done previously? I have to get home, he whispered to himself. As the leaves on the mango trees resulted in the wind that was now blowing stronger.
All right, so that was participant number 3, Miss Kalana Royer of the Calabishi Primary School. We also want to extend a special thank you this afternoon to our headline sponsor, Dragon Windows. who continued to sponsor over the past 3 years and has helped to make this initiative very possible. When we see events like this, continuing to grow, we have to say thank you to those who are in the background. And we truly appreciate that Dragon Windows is behind this initiative. Standing also behind the initiative, is the Ministry of Education, and we want to say thank you for continuing to be a part of the initiative. Up next, we have participants number 4 from the St. John's Primary School, and that participant name is Akeem Tong. Give it up for Akeem.
He stood trembling and he felt something warm running down his leg. "Oh man!" he cried as he realized what was happening and the urine collected in his left tennis shoe. He felt stupid. He started walking again. He was almost 20 feet from the stone when he heard the sound of a vehicle approaching from the opposite direction. Should he use that opportunity to run past the stone? Here was his chance to get away from the man on the stone. But before he had to make up his mind, the blinding lights of the vehicle were upon. He tried to shield his eyes, but that was of no use. As the vehicle drove past, the driver honked his horn. Joseph waved back, although he did not know who it was. Why isn't it coming from the other way instead? He asked himself as the van disappeared behind the mango groves. It now seemed like eternity that he had been on the road. He had no idea what time it was. He had no watch. All he needed now was to get past this stone and get home safely. Somewhere on that stone or behind that stone, that man must be waiting. Maybe the man had already seen him and was just there waiting for his moment.
Okay. Sometimes certain things happen. Sometimes with life, as I said earlier on. And unfortunately, our master of ceremony, who has been with us, not feeling a little too well. So I'm here, sitting in for her. So as we heard, we are having the 16 and 26 reading competition. And the next participants, are you ready for me, Georges? Not yet. Will be the 7 Pi Primary School. So just hold on, 7 Pi Primary School. And as we heard, the headline sponsor is Dragon Windows, and they have been the first this is our 3rd year that they have found themselves doing this with the nation station DBS Radio. And DBS Radio itself is proud that we can bring to you the students from all about Dominica, every school in Dominica, or most schools in Dominica, to really give to you that feel as to what is happening in every school. And so we have a very good understanding as to what is happening thus far in the various schools. So we have had already let me see, Hilda Bellot from the Baroness Patricia Scotland School, and congratulations thus far. And we have had also from the Calibishi Primary School, and also we have had from the Roosevelt Primary School. So soon from now, and we're the 4th one, right? Yes. And the 4th one was from the St. John's Primary School. So we are here, and the judges, I'm sure that you're ready at this time. So we bring to you the 4th or the 5th student. Do we call him Tommy? Yes. Let me see. Tommy Tom, that's what we said. And Tommy, you are number 5. All right, Tom? All right.
There was no shortcut. He had to go through this route. He wished he had a flashlight. Maybe he would just ask his dad to get him one like he used when he came home from St. Joseph late at night. Would he be here in all that rain? Joseph asked himself, wondering if the man would be brave enough to be out this weather. But he had no answer to his own question. He had no choice but to keep going home. Joseph was about 10 feet away from the stone when he heard something move. Then he heard a little rattle. At the same time, thunder rumbled and seemed to be rolling towards him. That was followed by an air-splitting blast. Fear gripped him. "Oh God, help me," he screamed, but no sound came from his mouth. He started running. He tripped over some loose macadam and landed on the wet roadside. His bag flew from his hands. He got up hurriedly, pain in his knees, and picked up the bag. He looked back and it appeared to him that somebody was following him. He started running again, stepping into puddles and streams of water flowing from the cliffs above. His heart raced quickly, like he was going to jump out of his chest.
Put your hands together for Tom Tom. Here it is, we say Tom Tom, and we understood earlier on in the description of Tom Tom that he's Nigerian. But I cannot believe that, because he has the accent of people from 7 Pi. So already adapted to the environment. Tom Tom, welcome to Dominica. All right, so as we said that our headline sponsor is Dragon Windows. We also have other sponsors with us, the Aid Bank, Petro Caribe, Combined Taxi Services, Alvin Anthony Republic Bank of Dominica, or the Republic Bank, AC Shillingford and Company Limited, Jungle Bay Resort, Dominica Water and Sewage Company, we normally say DOWASCO, and the National Cooperative Credit Union, normally say NCCU, Josephine Gabriel and Company, Macmillan Service Limited, and also Springfield Trading Limited, and Rosalind Severin McLean, a Dominican offer based in the United States, and OT Trucking. I'm happy that I'm not the judges. I'm not a judge. I know that your job is difficult, and we want to say to the parents that we hope that at the end that you can
be satisfied with the work of the judges. Thus far, we have had, this is leg 3, we have had leg 2 and leg 1 in round 1. And so I'm sure that the other schools would tell you about the pressures, but we will be continuing in round 4 next week, Tuesday, at the Collier Primary School. So I want teachers and students to continue listening, and people who are actually at home, I would like you to also continue listening so that you can make your own evaluations. Many a times we find that parents and schools do their evaluations. I'm not going to call schools today, because I know some schools, they call you every second of the day. What is this cause? What is this cause? But we are here with the results for sure at the end. So we're now into the next participant, number 6 participant, and number 6 participant is from Penville Primary School, Mahalia Camila Faswa.
He came to the narrow corner where many vehicular accidents had taken place. Landslides usually occurred there too, blocking the road. He was aware of the fact that he should stay clear of the edge of the road. But at the same time, he should look out for any mudslides or loose stones coming from above. He still heard what he thought were pounding footsteps behind him. His chest was hurting, but he did not dare to stop. The man on the stone was coming to get him. Back home, the brothers and sisters were beginning to miss him. "Mama, where's Joseph?" Vielle asked her mother, who was sitting in a chair next to the door looking out for her son. "Oh, I don't know. Maybe he's with his daddy," her mother answered. She was hoping that by some miracle, Joseph was with his daddy. But there was no way she could be sure. She did not have any means of communicating with her husband. The only telephone on the station was in the office building, and she had no access to it. She prayed silently that the good Lord would guide her son home safely. Joseph did not stop running until he got to the area below the cow shed. He was very breathless and could not get back. He was very breathless and could not get his legs to keep running.
I'm not hearing you enough. I'm not hearing you enough. Put your hands together for her. Mahalia Camila Faswa. And she is from Penville. I think she's from Upper Penville, right? Lower Penville. So I know there's Lower Penville, there is Upper Penville, and there's Laho and Dallaford. All right? And Degalba and Carib. All right? So people who are listening and viewing, I would like you to visit that part of Dominica. It's more northeast of Dominica, almost to the end by Capuchin. So I know my country well. All right, so we're waiting on the judges to tell us that we can go. As we know, today our program is sponsored by our headline sponsor, Dragon Windows, and we also have the Aid Bank on board first, Petrocarib. And earlier on, we heard from a number of other participants from various parts of Dominica. Right here in Vielle, some persons say Vielle, some persons say Vielle. It depends on which twang you speak. It depends on which area you come from or what country you come from. So normally people from England say Vielle and Vielle. And those from the French side say Vielle. Vielle meaning old. All right? In Vielle, we would say Vielle, right? So we heard the first participant from Vielle, and We know there's quite a number of hamlets itself in Vickers. All right? I know Tobino for sure. I know from Tobino we have upper central Vickers. So we have those areas. And I'm just asking you to, wherever you are, listening to my voice, come to Vickers and you'll know the beauty of that community. So with next participants, number 7, the last. Put your hands for the last participant. The last participant is Noah LaRoque. Noah LaRoque. Put your hands together and make him feel welcome.
He bent over for a few seconds, and then he heard a loud noise. He turned back, but there was nothing that he could make out in the darkness. He heard it getting louder. It was a vehicle coming towards him. It sounded like one of those public works dump trucks, similar to the one that had passed him earlier in the afternoon in St. Joseph. He panicked. He had to get out of here. This was a narrow and dangerous spot to be in. On his right, the rushing river. On his left, the cliff. Whenever he and his sisters had to walk to school, they always hurriedly moved away from this spot. It was so dangerous that a drop of almost 50 feet from the edge of the road to the water below. The basin too was so deep. The water looked blue. The water seemed like it hardly moved. Just looking at it was scary. People bathed and swam all along the length of the river. Few dared try this spot. He had to get out of here, and in a hurry. He did not enjoy the prospect of being face to face with one of those trucks. A boulder rolled in front of him. It only added to his bad luck night.
Yes. I'm not hearing that loud enough. Bioche, Jubla Bioche Primary School. Let's put our hands together again for him. Yes. We are going to maintain that energy for all of the students. We are not showing no bias. Even if you come from Bioche and Pennsylvania's reading, we want that same thunder applause. Okay? We agree? We just came to the end of the first round. So students, you can stand, stretch, take a little second so that you can get yourself ready for the second round. The second round will be having the news segment. And what we'll be doing is we'll be watching to see who is going to be another Rudy Joseph from Vickers. Or another John Seaman Prevost from Vickers. Are you aware these people worked at DBS radio before? Children? So yes, Rudy Joseph from Vickers worked in both in the Creole department and the English department, Red News. Joan Seaman was, if not the first female who worked at DBS radio in 1971. So at least in DBS, and we also had another person, K. Royer. I don't know if some of you all know K. Royer, but K. Royer also worked at DBS radio. Also, most recently, he passed on. Avan Royer used to do Creole. So quite a number of people from Vickers worked at DBS radio. So one of you all should be, and based on what you do today, I can guarantee you that you can get an opportunity to read DBS News once you reach the finals and you become the winner. So your job is to reach the finals, every one of you. And again, just want to say that the DBS Phoenix Henderson Ministry of Education National Reading Competition and headline sponsor Dragon Window is proud to give you these beautiful children, proud to hear their voices and the things that they are able to do to really bring some resemblance of reading in the various districts. Earlier on, I was talking to a district officer, and she was saying that she's going to make it a business to ensure that the North has the best set of readers. And today, thus far, we can say that we are proud of the students that we have heard, the 7 students. Let's put our hands together for them. And they are preparing to be another Curtis Matthew. They are preparing themselves to be another Leila Langford, another Shaman Green Brown. So we'll be hearing that in a while, and I can guarantee you that you will be proud of the students. So the first round just ended, and as we get ourselves ready, just want to say to you that Dragon Windows, the headline sponsor, you can go there and get some of the best creative designs for your windows and doors, and most modern types of windows and awning windows if you want to. Some of us have our garages, and we want to ensure that our garage itself has a door. So we can go there, get some of the best designs. So really and truly, Dragon Window is really a premier choice for quality windows, doors, and shutters. Not forgetting your rails. And all of these made by the top designers in the business of windows. So, Dragon Windows, we want to thank you for being on board with us. And also I want to say thank you to the Aid Bank. And we all know of the Aid Bank, the Agriculture and Industrial Development Bank, PetroCarib. And PetroCarib, most of us are aware that we buy our gas, our LPG gas, liquid petroleum gas from PetroCarib, Combined Taxi Incorporative. And I believe that this company or this organization, you can almost call them and get your taxi to go anywhere in Dominica. Alvin Anthony, he lives in America. Thank you very much, Alvin. The Republic Bank, it's a bank where you can go and do your savings, you can do your checking account, and any other forms of transaction that you want to do, you can get to the Republic Bank. A.C. Shillingford and Company, it's a company that is older than many of us who are here, a company that supplies the necessary services for us as a people. Jungle Bay Resort, it's a resort that is, as a matter of fact, Jungle Bay has had two segments. One, some years ago, after Hurricane Maria, they have found themselves in the area of Soufriere. And if you want to have a good vacation, you want to have a good meal, a good time out, a good pool bath, you can get to Jungle Bay in Soufriere. Dominica Water and Sewage Company, a company that supplies us as a people, as a country, with water at the best quality. The service that they give you is second to none in the region. So let's ensure that we keep our rivers clean and we have our waters for ourselves. And also the National Cooperative Credit Union, that is where, one of the oldest companies, one of the oldest credit unions in the region. And this credit union, I can guarantee you that if each and every one of you all, I think Vekas, Paybush and these areas are involved in the National Cooperative Credit Union, they are allied to this credit union. So we are saying to you, children, tell your mommy to start saving for you at the National Cooperative Credit Union. Josephine Gabriel and Company, most of us would say it's a company where we buy our Coke, we buy our Quenchy, we buy our water, our Twapito water. So, anytime you buy Twapito water, it comes from Josephine Gabriel. Macmillan Service Limited, we know that's one of the areas that we invest in terms of purchasing our fuel. So you can get to Macmillan, get your kerosene, and get your diesel, and you can get your all kind of services that is required for you to service. And also to Springfield Trading Limited and Roslyn Sevre McLean, a Dominican offer based in the United States of America. So judges, are we ready? All right, so we are ready. And by so, let's go to number one. Number one comes from the Baroness Patricia Scotland Primary School, and that is Haley Bellot, or Haley Bellot. Haley Bellot. Haley Bellot. Just want to say to you, there's no DBS film because our speaker is not actually working, so you can go along. You can read, start reading.
Okay.
DBS News.
The National Bank of Dominica is to report net profits of over $18 million at its annual general meeting at Goodwill Parish Hall. The annual general meeting reviews the 2024 annual report, audited financial statements, and a proposed dividend for shareholders. The bank is reporting a year of higher earnings, stronger capital, and continued command position on the local financial system. The bank also says it has implemented plans to address the issue of delinquency.
Okay, that's a 5th grader. And hold on, not yet. We will call you when you're ready. We're waiting for the judges. All right, that's a 5th grader at the Patricia, Baroness Patricia Scotland Primary School. And Haley, and she likes maths, or mathematics, and spelling. She's also very active in her classroom. That is a student that we have to look out for the very near future. So we just heard Haley Bellot from the Baroness Patricia Scotland School right here in Vickers. The next student that we'll be calling in a while is Royal Stout. What a name. Royal Stout. I wonder why the parents call him Royal Stout. We know the value of stout, and we know when we are royal, what it is. So in a while, we will know whether or not Royal Stout, you keep to your name. And just want to say to our headline sponsor, thank you very much, Dragon Windows. So judges, in a while, we'll be hearing from you. So you'll be giving us that nod as to whether or not we can continue. And so we call on Royal Stout, participant number 2 from the Roosevelt Primary School. Royal Stout. DBS News.
An increase in user fees for national parks and ecotourism sites has taken effect in Dominica. This change follows the announcements made during the national budget address for the fiscal year 2025 to 2026. According to the government, this new fee structure will provide additional funding to safeguard Dominica's biodiversity, protecting trails and landscapes, and strengthen ongoing conservation efforts. Visitors will also be able to purchase passes online before their arrival, ensuring smoother access to nature sites.
Well, for the future, he wants to be a construction worker. And many times when we hear about construction worker, we think it's Laboué. But we can see that is not a Laboué. All right? So, congratulations again to you, Royal Stout. Good job. And he said that he likes basketball and football. That too will be looking out for you to see if you play for Dominica under 16 and Dominica under 20. We're looking out for you for both basketball and football. And so we continue. We have all the schools from the north. We had Baroness Scotland, Baroness Patricia Scotland Primary School. We also had the Penville, we just heard from the Penville Primary School. We will hear just now from the Calibishi Primary School. We just heard from the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School. And guys, I'm sure if you are proud of every student, let me hear you. And students, if the adults who are scared, if I call anyone to come here, they'll tell me no. Sometimes you ask them to read in church and they duck. Is that true? Adults, sometimes we ask you to read in church and you tell priests, you say, Father, not me, no, Father, not that Sunday. Check me next Sunday, Father. Next Sunday comes, Father comes. No, Father, I'm not ready yet. So, students, give yourself a round of applause because you all are doing well. Right. So, the next participant will be Kelana Roye. And Kelana Roye represents the Calibishi Primary School. Kaylana Roye. DBS News.
The Department of Social Services have launched an emergency food pantry in Dominica. Director of Social Services, Dr. Kofi Casimir said the pantry stands as a symbol of the department's shared commitment in caring for one another. Dr. Kofi Casimir also highlighted the requirements individual must be to qualify. Meantime, Minister of State in the Ministry of Health, Wellness and Social Services, Dr. Cassandra Williams, says the food pantry commends the broader strategy to strengthen social protection systems and enhance support to the most vulnerable.
Henderson Ministry of Education, National Reading Competition. National Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Josephine Gabriel and Company Limited, Macmillan Service Station, Springfield Trading Limited, and Rosalind Severe McLean, a Dominican offer based in the USA, and OT Trokin. The teachers, you have been doing a fantastic job, not only to get your students here, but is a representation of what you are actually doing in the classroom. And those of you who are here, let's put our hands together. And so we are very much proud of what we are doing. And so we are very happy. And judges, are you ready? Okay, the judges are actually ready. So we have to go to the next student. The next student is at number 4 student. I think it is Akim Tong. Akim Tong, come forward. Akim, put your hands together for Akim. Wow. Shots. Ready? Okay. DBS News.
General Manager of the Dominica Solid Waste Management Corporation, Florian Michel, has expressed concerns regarding waste management efforts across Dominica. Over the past few months, there have been significant issues with waste collection throughout the country. However, Michel stated that the corporation, in collaboration with the government, has increased resources to address these challenges. He emphasized the importance of adopting better waste management practices to eliminate the
the ongoing waste management problems in Dominica.
And yes, and teachers, I made my observation. I don't want the judges to see what I'm saying, but I've made my observation. It's important as adults that we note that these children are having some very good eye contact. They do not just look at the paper, they are having some real good eye contact. So these teachers, I really want to say, I would really like to say to you, congratulations for a work well done with those students. I've been looking at them from the very first rung, and in terms of the eye contact, that is wonderful. All right? And teachers, the Ministry of Education, I think there are a lot of promise for the future. Too many times we hear about our children and we hear negatives. But most times we are only 1% negative, but it overshadows the 99% of the good. And here it is that we are seeing the 99% of the students. And students, you are a good future for our beautiful country, Dominica. All right, judges, are you ready? And when you're ready, just give me that nod so we can have that fifth student. We are here in Vielle, the community of Vielle. And I just want to say, please, when the students are reading, we do not want any distraction. So please, everybody, put your telephone on silent. We do not want to disturb the children. Because when that happens, they might miss a word, unfortunately, not your fault, and the judges might mark them difficult. All right? So please, everybody that is in here, please have your phone on silence. So now the next participant, sorry about that. The next participant, number 5. Yes, mommy, please go outside. Thank you very much. Somebody can help with the phone, to put it on silent for her. The next participant is number 5. We call him today Tom Tom. Omodan. All right, his first name is a long one. Omodan. So we call him Tom Tom today. Oh, Tommy. Oh, yes, Tommy Omodan. All right, Tommy, you ready for us, Tommy? All right. DBS News.
Minister of Tourism Dennis Charles Pemberton has announced that the government of Dominica will provide training for 20 air traffic controllers this year. She made this announcement during a site visit to the International Airport Development Project. The minister says that following the completion of the international airport, there will be a need for several operational workers. Meantime, Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit has expressed optimism that the international airport project will be completed in the last quarter of 2027.
Okay, put your hands together for him. Yes, put your hands together for Tommy. And yes, those of you who live in Vielle and Calibishi and Benz, soon from now, maybe another year and a little bit, you'll be seeing some huge planes passing around for your international airport. So the story a while ago is in reference to the international airport that is being built. And so I just want to say to those young ones who are here that you'll enjoy the international airport. And those of us who are adults will say, hip, 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 hooray. Finally, it is here. So the next participant, number 6. Number 6. Judges, are we ready for me? Not yet. All right, so our headline sponsor is Dragon Windows. We have the Aid Bank, Petro Caribe, Combined Taxing Cooperative, Alvin Anthony Republic Bank, A.C. Shillingford and Company, Jungle Bay Resort, Dominica Water and Sewage Company, National Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Josephine Gabriel and Company Limited, Macmillan Services Station, Springfield Trading Limited, Roslyn Severin McLean, a Dominican author based in the United States, and OT Trucking. I'm sure that we are ready with the judges, and so the number six from the Penville Primary School, we have with us Mahalia Camilla Francois. So Mahalia, you'll be hearing the theme from DBS Radio. Okay, go ahead. Okay, it's got it ready. DBS News.
President of Dominica Association of Teachers Mervyn Alexander is seeking re-election for a fourth consecutive term at the 18th Biennial Conference of the association. Speaking to DBS News ahead of the elections, Alexander described his last term as successful. He says one of his major plans is, if re-elected, will be to address the issues facing government-assisted schools. Governor of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, Dr. Valda Henry, is due to deliver the future address at the Biennial Conference.
Okay, that was number 6 from the Penville Primary School. All right. Let me ask a student. I'm going to ask a student. Yeah, you look like you're bold. Ready? You ready for us for the next year reading competition?
Yes.
You going to represent your school next year?
Yes.
Okay. Who has plans for next year? The students? Let me see your hands. All right. Yes, that's 2, 3. Have you all started your practice already? No? Yes? Okay. So, Miss has already helped you, right? Miss has already helped you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what Miss is teaching you?
Reading.
Miss is teaching you reading. All right. And next year we'll be looking at, tell us your name so we can look out for you.
Ezekiel Masley.
Ezekiel Masley. That's Penville School. That has to be Masley. It must be Penville. Near Masley, it's Penville. All right. And I think you put up your hands. Let me see. You ready for next year?
Yes.
Who's your teacher?
Mr. Sylvester.
Mr. Sylvester. Well, I know Mr. Sylvester. It's not easy. Eh? So, what about you?
Miss Hector. My teacher name is Miss Hector. Ariel Thomas.
Ariel Thomas. We're looking for 2 of you all next year. One has to be the champion. So we're waiting to see who's going to be the real champion next year so that they can represent their school. All right, judges, you ready? All right, judges are all ready for me. So that is number 7. Right, number 7. Not yet ready. All right. So number 7 will be from the Bioche, or I should say Jubla Bioche Primary School, Noah LaRoque. Noah LaRoque. All right, put your hands together for Noah. All right, so Noah is the last of the 7. DBS News.
The Office of Disaster Management is urging the public to begin early preparation as forecasts indicate a near average 2026 Atlantic hurricane season. The season officially begins on June 1st and ends on November 30th. Communications Officer at the Office of Disaster Management, Carlizel John Baptist encouraged citizens to embrace a culture of preparedness, reminding the public that disaster management is a shared responsibility. He made 3 comments on the Disaster and You program on DBS radio.
All right. Thank you very much, young Noah, for your presentation of the news. Are we in agreement that they all did very well? If they did, let's a round of applause. Right. So we're ready for some young future presenters for DBS radio. All right? Okay, we'll be looking out for you all. So we are in the community of Vielle, the home of the first premier of Dominica, Mr. E.O. Libla. Children, you know that social studies. Social studies, children. Mr. E.O. Libla was the first chief minister. Okay? That's before we became an independent country. And in 1967, listening? Maybe that's the year maybe some of your parents would have been born. But in 1967, Mr. E.O. Libla, listening children? Mr. E.O. Libla in 1967 made us an associated statehood where we were responsible for our internal affairs, everything inside of Dominica we were responsible, and the British were responsible for our external affairs, so defense. Okay? I want us to remember that. That's under Mr. Leblanc. In 1978, what happened to Dominica in 4th of November? What happened? Let me see a show of hands. Show of hands. Yes, tell me on the 4th of November. Yes. I won't say whether you're right or wrong. 4th of November, what happened?
We became independent.
She said on the 4th of November, 4th of November 1978, we became an independent state. What about you? What's your answer?
We became an independent country.
Okay, we became an independent country as the second answer. Let me see another child. Yes, what happened?
It was Independence Day.
Okay, so put our hands together for the children. That's good. That on the 4th of November 1978, we became an independent state. Okay? Now, we also had in Vielle a president. I want to ask an adult to tell me the name. I'm not going to say. I want an adult to tell me. Vielle also had a president of Dominica, the head of state. I cannot believe the adults can't help me with that one. You want me to come to the adults? Adults, want me to come? I don't hear Sorrento. Sorrento have a full name, you know. Cecil Sorrento? Martin Sorrento? All right, so Dominica also had His Excellency Crispin Sorrento as the head of state. And he came from? Right, so the Sorrentos are from Vielle. Originally, their parents came from Delis. All right? So the Sorrentos came from Delis. His father was a principal. He came right here. And they had Martin, they had Rupert, they had Crispin, and the others. All right? In Vielle. Now, the 7th Prime Minister of Dominica is from where? Children. Let me see a show of hands. Children, the 7th Prime Minister of Dominica is from where? Social study time. No, I don't the adults. I didn't ask the adults. I'm asking the students. The 7th Prime Minister of Dominica is from where? Well, show of hands. I hope you don't tell him, you know. I want him to, all right, let me hear.
Because.
Louder.
Because.
All right. Where in Vielle? Amba? Tobino? Coton? Where in Vielle? Let me hear the Vielle people. Yes. Where is he from?
Coton.
Yeah, he said Coton. You believe that? No, he said, okay, somebody said not from Coton. So where is he from in Vielle? Tell me. Central Vickers. Is that correct? Huh? Is that correct? To a certain extent, he is very correct. All right, Central Vickers. All right. He actually came from Central. He's not living in Central Vickers, but he is from Central Vickers. For those of you who do not know. And what's the name of the 7th Prime Minister of Dominica? What's the name of the 7th Prime Minister of Dominica? You answered already. You answered already. Let me hear. What's his name? What is his name?
Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit.
I like that. Honorable Roosevelt Skerrit. You ready, children? All you ready? All right. I had some time, so I want to do some social study. So the next part will be sports. I know that we have a participant here who says that he wants to play football and basketball. So we have our number 1 student ready to go. Haley Bellot. That Bellot sounds south. And I don't normally hear Bellot in Vickers, Penville, Tobino. It sounds south. It sounds Grand Bay, Pichle. So you're daddy from Grand Bay? I was correct. All right. So we can know the original or the originality of some students by the name. All right. So Bellot, you're here. You're not representing Grand Bay. You are here representing Vickers. So we have Haley Bellot from the Baroness Patricia Scotland Primary School. And you want to hold on for the film? There's a DBS film. Just hold on. You have to hear a film.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
The Isaiah Thomas Secondary School is the new champion in the Sports Division Secondary School Girls Volleyball Tournament. The ITSS defeated the reigning champions, Dominica State College, 3-1 at the Windsor Park Stadium forecourt. ITSS captain, Kirby John, praised her team's overall performance. The team came from behind to beat the college team. Meanwhile, the captain of the DSC, Sierra Frederick, said a lack of communication and poor passing contributed to her team's loss.
Okay, so we just heard from Haley Bellot, and you heard the pause for you, and I know that you feel good. And you may be saying, I'm finished. I'm just waiting for the results. All right? And as we said, 5 will be going through today. 5 will be going through. But I want to say that all 7, every child here is a winner. Every student here is a winner. And they're doing so well that the judges have a hard job in their hands. And so we want to thank the headline sponsor, Dragon Window, to allow us to be here and to have such qualified judges that can help us to have a good competition. So I'm sure at the end that we will be for sure happy with the results. So we just heard sports, the first sports report, our first sports story, and we are ready for the second, number 2. And number 2 is Royal Stout from the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School, that's in Portsmouth. Okay, so number 2, Royal Stout.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
President of the Dominica Olympic Committee, Billy Doctrove, has challenged players competing in the 2026 Netball League to help restore the sport to its former glory. Doctrove also stressed the importance of personal responsibility as it relates to fitness. He made the call while addressing teams at the official opening of the Netball League. He reminded athletes that the success of the sport depends largely on the commitment and preparation of its players.
Wow. I just said to you all that I do not want to be a judge. And I'm asking people that are hearing that's hearing my voice and hearing the students' voices. We have another 5 more. Those of you all in the vehicles, just there, in Amber. You can rush, run a little hill there, and you can come and to actually see who these students are. All right, so we just heard the number 2 student, Royal Stout from the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School in Portsmouth. And we are here again through the headline sponsor Dragon Windows, Aid Bank, Petro Caribe, Combined Taxes, Alvin Anthony, Republic Bank, AC Shillingford and Company, Jungle Bay Resort, Dominica Water and Sewage Company, National Cooperative Credit Union Limited, Josephine Gabriel and Company Limited, Macmillan's Service Station, Springfield Trading Limited, Roslyn Severa McLean, a Dominican offer based in the United States of America, and OT Trucking. Number 3, from the Calibishi Primary School, short, intelligent, and ready to deliver her story, Kelana Roy to the podium.
Covering the nation and beyond, DBS Sports Report.
The Dominica Under-20 men's football team failed to qualify for the next round of the CACAF Under-20 World Cup qualifiers. Dominica went down for the second time in the qualifiers, losing to St. Lucia 3-0. Dominica went behind after just 10 minutes of play and never recovered after. The loss placed Dominica at the bottom of the group.
What I like about our stories, we are not biased. So when Dominica is doing well, we say that they're doing well. This story said that we were not doing well, we came out last, or we came at the bottom of the group. So give that to DBS Radio. We are always fair and balanced in our stories. We don't go out there and just talk about all what we're doing is well. Okay? So just want you to know that. And in a little while from now, we will be passing a little basket for the Educational Trust Fund. We know that sometimes the little money that you give will help another student, will help another child to further his or her education. So when the individual is passing around, I would ask that you put something in the bag or in the basket, and I'm sure that God will bless you. All right? So our next participant in a while will be getting number 4. We have seen 3 so far. We have seen the Baroness Patricia Scotland Primary School. We have seen the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School. And we have just heard from the Calibishi Primary School. So put your hands again for the students. Put your hands together for them. All right. So we are ready for number 4 participant. Number 4 is from the St. John's Primary School, Akim Tong. Akim Tong.
nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
Dominica is set to host the Nature Isle Netball Showdown starting this week. The 5-team tournament will feature netball teams from Dominica, St. Lucia, and Guadeloupe. The tournament gets underway at Windsor Park Stadium. This year's tournament forms part of fundraising activities for the Netball Association.
Wow. Wow. Are we not proud of the students? Are we not proud of the students? Come on. If you are, let's hear that. Yes. These are proud moments for the parents, proud moments for the teachers, and proud moment for the schools, and also proud moments for the community. All right? So based on what you elevate in the community, that's what you will be seeing. And these students here are reflection of us in our communities. So I really want to say to each community, thank you for producing those students to us. Dominica is ready. Dominica has a bright start with these students. All right, so let's again thank our headline sponsor for the DBS Radio Phoenix Henderson Ministry of Education National Reading Competition, Dragon Windows, for coming on board with us to ensure that we give to Dominica, give to the region, give to the world some of our best students in terms of reading. And I can guarantee you, look for the results maybe in 2-3 years from now at the 6th grade assessment. And I can guarantee you, you're going to see all the 7 students there with scholarships. I can guarantee you that each of the students here already are in the making to be a scholarship student. You agree with me? I can sense that, and I can feel that. They're very relaxed, poised, and ready to go. So we are ready to go now with number 5 from the 7 Pi Primary School. It is Tommy, right? Tommy Omodan, right? Tommy Omodan as a Nigerian name. I'm not going to dare even try. Let me ask him what is his first name, so the public will know why I'm not saying it. Tell us your first name.
Oluwatomi Sinamodon.
Oma.
Oluwatomi Sinamodon.
I'm not going to try that. I wonder who's this teacher here? Come, miss, before he comes. Come, miss, please. Come, miss. Miss have to give us a secret. Come, miss. I don't know much how to break it down in syllables. I do not know how to break it down in characters. And I suspect, miss, you have to help us. Miss, tell us, you're not this class teacher, but you're in his school, right?
I am at the school, yes, but I call him Tommy. Because like you, I won't even try.
So try now. Olomatumasi nasi. Boy, that's it, right? I tried. Well, I got it wrong. We got it wrong. So Tommy, it's you now. All right. So we have Tommy from the 7 Pi Primary School.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
DFA President Glenn Etienne says the FIFA Schools program will help to empower student athletes. The program was launched at the Windsor Park Stadium. The workshop is targeting a number of sports officers and physical education officers. Assistant Chief Education Officer
Nadia Farrell says the Ministry of Education has endorsed the program.
Yes. Omodan. At least I can say that one. Omodan. All right, from the 7 Pi Primary School. And we are very proud of you, my brother, for a job well done. So soon from now, we'll be at number 6, Mahalia Camila Faswa. And she will be from the Penville Primary School. So she watching me, she's like, oh, hold on. George is not ready yet. Ready, George? Not yet. See, I was about to say she is ready to rambo. That speaks volume of a student that is attentive, a student that is ready, and a student that was prepared. You know what I'm saying? It's only when you're prepared you want to just come and do your business. You know what I'm saying? It's only when you have full confidence, I want to hit that mic now. So I really so very happy that our students are showing that kind of level of maturity. And I can tell you, wait when they're in their teens. Parents, school, well, that time they'll be in their teens, they'll be in secondary school. So most of them, if not all of them, will be going to post-secondary school, right? Or Adventist. So it's either post-secondary school or the 7 Days Adventist Secondary School in Portsmouth. Alpha Waldron. Or do you have Alpha Waldron in it too? All right. Okay. So we ready, judges? So at our number 7, 6, you're attentive, my brother and sisters. 6. All right. I just said so, you know. I just want to make sure that you're attentive. Mahalia Camila Faswa in the sports segment.
Covering the nation and beyond, DBS Sports Report.
The manager of FIFA's football for schools program has rated the exercise a success in Dominica. The 3-day program uses the sport of football to help develop students. It targets physical education officers and sports officers. The official says the program met its objective, and he is confident that the participants will be able to teach the values of the program.
That's a 4th grader, right? A 4th grader, right, miss? A 4th grader? Am I right in saying that? Promise to Penville. Promise to the north. Promise for Dominica. All right? So, again, here we are. DBS reading competition. The DBS Felix Henderson Ministry of Education National Reading Competition. Headline sponsor is Dragon Windows. And also too, we need to thank the Ministry of Education for endorsing that type of program for the students. We would like, as from management of DBS Radio, thank the Ministry of Education, its officers, for working together with us to ensure not only getting the schools, but to ensure that the principals and that of the teachers get the students ready for the reading competition. So I really want to say to the Ministry of Education, thank you. But also too, I want to say to the parents, play your parts. Because you see here, some of you all are here today, proud. So for next year, I want to have some more proud parents sitting here. Judges, are we ready? Just 1 second. So we'll be having and getting ourselves ready for the Jubla Biosh Primary School, which is the last in rung 3 of leg 1. So leg 1, rung 3, we'll be having the last student from the Jubla Biosh Primary School. And I can imagine, my brother, how you feel to be the last. All right? You know, parents, when they have their last son or their last daughter, how good they they feel about that last child, well, brother, you're going to make us feel proud being the last reader. Ready for us to read? Judges, okay? So the reader will be Noah LaRocque. He will be reading the segment of sports.
Covering the nation and beyond. DBS Sports Report.
Minister of State in the Ministry of Sport, Senator Oscar George, has praised the efforts of the Dominica Football Association towards developing football at the grassroots level. His remarks came at the closing ceremony of a 3-day FIFA for Schools program. The program aimed to integrate football into the education system. Senator George encouraged young footballers to be disciplined and to maximize on the opportunities they have been given.
Okay, we heard from the crowd. Very good. And let's put our hands for all of the students. I can tell you, and if we're so proud, I'm going to ask you to do something for me. All of us. All of us. We're going to sing a song. We agree? No, not song of sixpence. They are like sunbeams. Right? So we're going to sing a sunbeam. A sunbeam, a sun. Jesus wants me to. A sunbeam, a sunbeam. There will be a sunbeam for him. Let's go again. A sunbeam, a sunbeam. Jesus wants them to be a sunbeam, a sunbeam, a sunbeam. There will be a sunbeam for him. Wow. Put your hands together for that. So guys, you are going to be sunbeam for him. And as the judges retire, the judges are going to go to a private place. They're going to get themselves ready and to give us the results. I know, as I said, I do not want to be in their shoes. Because when I listen to the students, in terms of wrong one was talking about narrative storytelling. And the students made us see the story that they were actually talking about. That man with that stone, and some of us think it was a zombie. I'm sure, right? Some of us think it was a zombie, right? Huh? Come on, we think it was a zombie, right? Right. And that story came from Mr. Gifted John from St. Joseph. As a matter of fact, Gifted John taught me English and literature at St. Mary's Academy, and also Papi Joe. So there are a number of us that Mr. Gifted John taught English and literature. And the second wrong was presentation of news. And are you in agreement with me that we are going to prepare ourselves for these children to be presenters of news at DBS Radio? So I'm asking Curtis Matthew, I'm sure that he's listening. I'm asking Curtis Matthew that we have to start preparing for these young people to get them to come in and do a presentation of news. We should not only prepare for just the winner. I think we should try to now get at least a few of these young children to come in to start their future. And I think you did very well in the presentation of news. And also too in sports. I could literally see the ball in their hands from how they were describing. I could literally see the flow of their delivery when you heard them read their story. So the students, I'm sure that every one of us are proud of what they brought forward for us. Let's put our hands together for them again. So I'm going to pause my voice for a little while, and we're going to take some commercial break. Just want to make you know that our headline sponsor is Dragon Windows.
Nu kai la la tavin move. Nu kai la chista imprimeye. Nu kai la pou ede ou. Ek nou isi pou si pou. Ou kai toujou nisi pou nou. Ou sa de pa asou nou. Kai pre proposyon epi ou. Nou se moun nou sa di konfiansa dan. Ou kata nou sa ou kadi. Nou sap sa ou kakachile. Nou popon sa ki yache ou. Ni confessa nou pou fè sa nou ni pou fè. Republic Bank, nou se yon la pou. Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank, 420 pound propane tank, 100 pound LPG cylinder, Petro Caribe, 20 pound fiberglass cylinder, Petro Caribe, Petro Caribe, Petro Caribe, Petro Caribe, Petro Caribe, Petro Caribe, Petro Caribe.
Water, strictly local.
Some laundry detergents may miss the mark when it comes to adding softness to your loads. But fortunately in Dominica, we've got Ensueno Fabric Softener. Ensueno is the conditioner of laundry care, making your clothes feel butterfly soft. Discover Ensueno Fabric Softener. Long-lasting, nature-inspired fragrances protect your fabrics. Revitalize your laundry with the refreshing scent of spring fresh Ensueno Fabric Softener. Makes your clothes fluffy, alive, and vibrant. Loved all over Dominica. Local agents, Ace African Company. Available at all supermarkets, your favorite friendly neighborhood outlet or shop. Use Ensueno.
Our water, our treasure, all providing you with quality water, we're committed to serving you. The steward of our national treasure, though ESCO is dedicated, it's true, it's true. Bringing you affordable water, access for all Dominica. Yes, we're here for you through and through. Braving mountains, scaling valleys, hard work we will do it gladly. So it's true, we're dedicated to you. We're dedicated to you. Our water, our treasure, our life. Go ESCO, our water, our treasure, our life.
The Agricultural, Industrial Development Bank of Dominica is the bank with which you can build your future. You want a loan for housing? Come talk to us. A loan for ICT? Come talk to us. You're building a factory, or you want to go and study? Ed Bank. Agricultural. Ed Bank. Industrial. Ed Bank. Developing you and me. A loan for tourism. Come talk to us. For agro-processing. Come talk to us. Telecommunications. Or just thinking of a business. Ed Bank. Agricultural. Ed Bank. Industrial. Ed Bank. Developing
situation changes. Don't stress, don't hide. Life happens, we understand. We're on your side. Oh, before the bills start piling up, before the worry starts, just pick up the phone and call us. Let's talk heart to heart. Don't wait till the loan falls behind. One call can save you time. NCCU is here to help you through. We'll find a way that works for you. Changes come, but you don't have to face it alone. Talk to NCCU.
Call 255-2144 or 255-2126. NCCU Collections, where solutions start with a conversation.
From the cradle to the grave, NCCU, you don't want to be no slave. NCCU, you need a loan you want to save. NCCU, welcome and visitors today. Hey, with a commitment to quality. What? Therefore you and me was one big family, but now it's a community. True, making life easy. Yes, like ABC. Don't matter who you are, you can benefit when you bring your mortgage.
With rates as low as 5% and loans for all your needs.
Open an MRA.
Save for your golden years and take advantage of our savings products.
We will finance your business.
Checking accounts, small business loans, wire transfers, and so much more.
NCCU all the way. Wow!
Your community financial partner.
NCCU.
Okay. Normally what we do, as I said earlier on, two things. That we have someone from the Educational Trust Fund that will pass around, that will collect, that will give a little collection too. All right? Now, we also have another part in our reading competition. So the children express themselves. We're going to ask the adults now. We're going to ask the adults. I want to get some adults quickly before the results of the judges. So Papi Joe, I want you to come up to read. Papi Joe, come up to read. Wawal, I want to come up and read. You ready? And right. So who's the first? Who is the first? Come up. Yes, come up, sir. Come up, sir. And yes, tell me. No, that's all right. We'll know if they can read. Some teachers can read. All right? So, all right, so we're going to give, so you next, right? All right, okay, so sir, no. You have to sit. Yes, no, you sit, and then we offer you, and we'll tell you when to go. We give you 15 seconds to go through the 15 seconds. And then we have someone from Vickers. All right? And then we have Papi Joe from, somewhere higher up from Vickers. Amba. Or Baltazar. I know, Baltazar. All right, a little going up to Penville area. Baltazar, in between Penville and Vickers. All right? So we have Papi Joe, then we have Wawal. Wawal from Central Vickers. So, all right? So we ready? Camera, action. All right, camera, action. Tell us your name first and where you're from. Michael Pierre, Portsmouth.
Okay. He hurriedly opened his school bag and took out the plastic bag he had in there to protect his books. He placed the school bag into the plastic bag. Within minutes, there was rain all around him. It was a torrential downpour, and there was no sign that this was going to ease up very soon. "Oh God, help me please," Joseph begged, as he realized the situation that faced him. He did not only have to think about meeting the man on the big stone, but he also had to deal with this thunderstorm. He started running again. His tennis shoes were now soaked, and his feet made a sloppy song with each step he took. He was beginning to feel cold too. The water quickly soaked through his shirt, vest, pants, and underpants. As he ran, he stepped into puddles, and the water splashed against his exposed legs. The headlights of the vehicle loomed behind him. He turned around and stopped, raising his right hand as he did so. But as the driver only seemed to speed up, more water splashed over him as the vehicle passed in a puddle of water. Joseph became angry, but he was powerless to do anything or to retaliate. He wiped the water off his face.
Okay, that's Mr. Pierre. That's number one. So number two will be Miss from Vickers. All right? All right, so our second. So, all right? So our second reader, she's going to tell us who she is and where she's from.
Good afternoon all. I'm Sandra Ismail from Vickers, residing in Portsmouth. After the van had passed him, Joseph started running again. It was dark, but not dark enough not to see where he was going. Besides, the trees growing along the roadside gave him enough of an idea as to where he was. He had traveled this route enough to know it by heart now. He could hear songs of quabo, white crabs, rushing over the falling cocoa leaves back into their holes as he approached. The male frogs croaked noisily on the river's banks. The male frogs croaked noisily on the river's banks. Even with all this rain, the fireflies were everywhere. Their little dots of light now glowing, then disappearing and appearing again. The crickets seemed to be happy for the rain as they chirped noisily from. A great streak of lightning lit up the sky, brightening up everywhere. It was followed by a powerful blast of thunder that seemed to rock the night. Joseph became more frightened. Everything seemed to grow quiet except the river that was getting louder as it rushed along. It was now swollen. Joseph began blaming Mr. Thompson for the situation he now found himself in. If only he had let us go out early, I would not be here, he cried as a bead of water dripped into his left eye.
All right, that's number two. And number three will be Papi Joe. All right, Papi Joe. Number 3. Joseph Leblanc. Cousin, moi.
They read better than me.
Let's go.
Than when I was in first form in SMA.
Let's go.
You know?
Papi Joe. Tell us your name and where you're from.
Well, Joseph Leblanc, you heard my nickname, Papi Joe, and I'm from Balthazar Road, Vegas. Okay? He was crying out of fear, frustration, and anger. And for the first time, it dawned on him that his mother must be wondering where he was and why he had not yet shown up. He remembered that she was worried last night, though he had gotten a ride. What would she be wondering now? He bit his lip in anger. The wind kept falling at a steady rate. The thunder and lightning seemed to be intensifying. There seemed no chance that this was going to let up anytime soon. His legs were beginning to get tired, more from running than anything else. They felt heavy. It was like he had lead in his shoes. He was now very close to the area where the stone was. The song of the night animals and the swishing of the leaves only seemed to unnerve him more. His skin crawled and his heart beat a bit faster. Should he just stand here and wait for a ride, or should he turn back? But what if a ride did not show up, especially with this weather? Or what if one showed up and the driver did to him what the one in the van had done previously? I have to get home, he whispered to himself as the leaves of the mango trees rustled in the wind that was now blowing stronger.
Thank you very much, Papi Joe. All right, I want another reader. Fourth one, that's number 3. I saw a hand up at the back. Wapini? The women, we women, Paravini. Okay, you want me to come and choose somebody? And Wawal, I had you come up, Wawal, to read a story for us. Wawal, Valentine Joseph. All right, that's Wawal. Going to read a narrative for us, Wawal? That's okay. I give you 15 seconds to go through your story.
Can see lighting. So
what's that?
I can see proper lighting, so I'll
No, but whatever you can see, you read. All right?
Ready?
Ready.
He stood trembling and he felt something warm running down his leg. Oh man, he cried, as he realized what was happening, and the urine collected in his left tennis shoe. He felt stupid. He started walking again. He was almost 20 feet from the stone when he heard a sound of a vehicle approaching from the opposite direction. Should he use that opportunity to run past the stone? Here was his chance to get away from the man on the stone. But before he had time to make up his mind, the blinding lights of the vehicle were upon. He tried to shield his eyes, but that was of no use. As the vehicle drove past, the driver honked his horn. Joseph waved back, although he did not know who it was. Why isn't it coming from the other way instead? He asked himself as the van disappeared behind the mango groves. It now seemed like an eternity, that he had been on the road. He had no idea of the time it was. he had no watch. All he needed now was to get past the stone and get home safely. Somewhere on the stone or behind the stone, that man must be wailing. Maybe the man had already seen him and was just there waiting for the moment. This is the word.
Put our hands together for Wawal. Okay? We had 4. Can all 4 you all come up, please? Wawal, back up. Papi Joe, Mr. Pierre, and Madam Ismail. All right. We are going to, the public, you're going to judge. All right? So don't leave any judging in my hand. Okay? Please don't leave any judging in my hand. So we had the first reader, Mr. Pierre. The second reader, Miss Ismail. The third reader, Papi Joe. And the fourth reader was Wawal. Okay? I will start from number 4 going up. That's okay? Or start from number 1 going down? Where to start? Help me. Where should I start? Should I start on Wawal going down or start on Papi Joe? Okay. Those who think that Papi Joe won, let me hear a scream. What about Miss? What about Sir? What about Wawal? Okay, so Sir, come forward. Come forward, Sir, come forward. All right. Go there. So that's Sir. All right, what about those who think that Papi Joe did a good job? All right. Okay, let's start again. Okay, miss. All right. All right. Third place. Let's try again. All right? It looks as if everybody shouting. If you supporting one person, shout. If you are not supporting the person, do not shout. Ready? Papi Joe. Wawal. Boy. Tie. Where is Miss? I need something. We tie? Well, what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to give Sir free DBS pad. It's written DBS on it. Free DBS pad so he can put in his office at school. Sir, that's for you. Hold on, don't go yet. And 2 pens of DBS radio. It's written DBS radio and the frequencies. So that's for Sir. All right? I need for Miss. For Miss, she receives 2 pads and 2 pencils. 2 pens, sorry. 2 pencils. Okay? Miss, that's for you. All right. And for Papi Joe, the tie. So I'll give Papi Joe 2. And 1 pencil and 1 pen. Okay? All right. And for Wawal, he will receive 2 pad and a pen because he said that they were tied. All right? Congratulations to you all guys. All right, thanks. All right. The judges are ready? Tell me how you felt reading today.
Good.
Just good?
Marvelous.
What about you?
Nervous at the end, but amazing at the last.
Amazing at the...
Nervous at the start, but amazing at the end.
Like that. She said that she was nervous at the start, but amazing at the end. Oh, madam, tell me.
Good. Just good.
Just good. You felt good of yourself.
Yeah, confident.
Confident. What other language you speak in Nigeria?
English for me, I don't know the rest.
English for you, but do not know the rest. Okay. What about you?
When I first reached here, I was nervous, and then when we got into it, I felt confident and excited.
Look out for this one. Look out for this one. Look out for Mister. All right? What about you?
When I reached there, I was also shy and nervous. But since my teacher told me, look at her in the crowd and say, everybody, I'll be confident. So when I keep reading, I watching my teacher and my friends.
Where's Miss? Let me see Miss. Where's Miss? Miss, stand up. Let me see you. Miss. Where's the teacher? She disappeared. Stand there, Miss, for the camera to take you. I love that, what you did to your student. I love that. You build that confidence in her. So she sat there and she looked at you and her students so she could get that confidence. I like that. Thanks, Miss. All right. What about you?
I wasn't nervous at the start. When I came there, I felt like I could do it and I could make it through.
Boy. You ready, guy? I want him to say it again. I don't know if it's a fluke.
When I came there, I wasn't nervous. I felt like I could do it and I could make it fully.
The guy said when he came there, he wasn't nervous. He was not nervous. But very clear. And he knew that he was going to make it at the end. Whoa. That is confidence. Huh? Wow. What about you, Miss Vickers?
What's the question?
Oh, the question. The question is, how do you feel now?
I feel confident.
And when you came this afternoon, how were you feeling?
I was feeling nervous, but as I started reading, I felt confident.
So what do you have to say to Miss now?
Which?
Your teacher who helped you?
Thank you.
Boy, that's a nervous child. To say thank you, she had to take a little time to make sure she was saying the right thing. Anyway, thank you, all of you. You all did a fantastic job. And we have a head judge who is going to come in and evaluate evaluate all what you did and to give an assessment. And we'll call Miss Paula Jura to tell us that.
Good afternoon, Vickers. I'm hearing you. Good. I'm going to say something. I feel very, 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 very happy being at Vickers School. And I'll tell you why. I was once a student at Vickers Primary School. Yes. Yes. When I left here, maybe even the teachers, some of y'all were not born yet. Yeah, because I left here somewhere like 73, 74. Yes, I was living with one of the head teachers, and when they transferred him, I had to leave. This was the school I sat the common entrance for the first time. This was the school I was at. So yes, it is like being home, and I was looking at the view and I'm saying, but to me when I was going to school, we didn't appreciate that kind of view. You all have a wonderful view right here. The school compound is very nice, very tidy. To me, it's one of the best primary schools I've seen. Okay. All right. Let me tell you, yesterday at the reading competition, I said that I was happy to see 2 boys. Today, you all made my Nose go up, everything go up, because I have 4 boys. And not only that, those boys gave us a run for our money, right? They made the lateness and everything, just listening to them. In fact, all the students, but those boys, they represented. They made boys proud today. Give them a big hand. Okay, the issue I normally talk about, the eye contact, I saw a lot of it this afternoon. Again, part of it goes with the confidence that our students have. So our students were confident. All through, they were confident. However, there's something I would like to talk about because it happened in previous competitions and I've already seen it within the 3 legs we've done so far. I've already seen it. Our students do not have what I grew up knowing as sportsmanship. And everybody's quiet. But what I learned was, especially here, how many students are here? How many students go into the next round? So what do you expect? There will be some that will stay off, right? But what I am finding is when that happens, the parents, sorry, I am saying it because that's where it comes from. The parents are the ones who get angry. And they pull their children out. This is teaching our children a wrong thing. They will not always get what they're going after in life. Teach your children, you get a disappointment, go back over it. See where I made my mistakes and know that the next time I will not be making that mistake again. And it hurt me in one case where it was the principal and also students from that school not coming to the competition anymore. This is bad. So as parents, I'm hoping we can use this reading competition, not only for reading, but to teach us little things in life. Because we will be facing things like that. So, all the students read very well. All of them. Right? But with the ranking, there'll always be some who are better than the others. And we have tried, I don't know if you're looking at us, we do not look and discuss with each other during the marking. I'm sure if you all looked at us, you would see that. And if we came up with certain students, it's because each of us did it individually. We put the marks together, and that was the result. Okay? So I know some people are going to be disappointed, but please, keep the disappointment, talk about it, and see how you can go for your next student, next year's student. Okay? But apart from that, my boys. My boys. They really made me feel proud. Thank you very much.
And to show some great appreciation, I'm going to ask every student to go shake the hands of the judges to say thank you. So you know what it does? It removes that biasness. Let's go. Start with Vickers. Just say thank you. Right? Right? All right? Look, you're missing one. Right? That speaks volumes. You saw how elated they are? So happy they are? Right? And before the results, I'm going to ask each of them to actually shake each other's hand. All right? Shake each other's hand. Right, go, continue. Right, continue. Right, show some level of camaraderie. Yes, get up, next you. Go ahead. Right. Unity. We're creating that bond. Starting that bond for them. And those of you who are in favor that this was a very good competition, let me hear you. And also too, I would like to find out from you all, if you are satisfied with the results, when it's given, let me hear you. Right. So you have given yourself a commitment. You have given yourself a commitment. All right? So we're going to give the results. We are going to give the results. But before we give the results, we have, can I call, where is Miss? Okay, from our sponsors, Dragon Windows. So we're going to give each of the student So we're going to call the student who represented the St. John's Primary School. Come forward. Shake hand and a bag. Maybe take a picture. Then the 7 Pi Primary School. The student who represented the Jubla Bioche Primary School. And the bags are all from Dragon Windows, with some school items in them. And who is our headline sponsor? The next one is Hilma Bellot. Haley Bellot. From the Baroness Patricia Scotland School, Primary School. The next student is from the Penville Primary School. All right, and the next student from the Roosevelt Douglas Primary School. All right, thank you. Everyone got? Oh, sorry. And the next one is from the Calibishi Primary School. Okay. All right. We are ready? Result time? We are ready? You sure? You sure? Well, hold on a little while, eh? We have some certificates to give. Create a little excitement, a little suspense. All right? So this is Delma from DBS Radio, prolific writer. All right, Delma Semper. So our first student is Haley Bellot. Haley Bellot from the Vickers Primaries, from the Patricia Baroness Patricia Scotland Primary School. All right. So, yes. So from the Baroness Patricia Scotland Primary School. The second one is Royal Stout. Okay, Royal Stout, thank you. The next one will be from the Calibishi Primary School, Kelana Roye. Number 4 was from the St. Luke's Primary School, St. John's Primary School, St. John's Primary School, Akim Tong. Thank you. And the other school representative, Tommy O. Oh, he went to the restroom, so he'll get this after. Number 6 from the Penville Primary School, Mahalia Camila Faswa. Certificate of participation. Number 7 is from the Jubla Bioche Primary School, Noah LaRoque. All right. So when the other student comes, he'll receive his own. So now, result time. Result time. Beat the drums, beat the drums. Yes. Right. Well, you know what? Tommy's here. So Tommy's here. Tommy represents the Savant Pie Primary School. All right. Congratulations. Beat the drums again, man. Beat the drums. Your guess is as good as mine. 4th place. Beat the drums, 4th place. Beat the drums, 4th place. And I should say to you that we had a tie for 4th place. So beat the drums now. Tie for 4th place. Right. We had a tie for Noah LaRoque. Noah LaRoque of the Jubla Bioche Primary School. Come forward. 4th place. As we said, we had a tie. Come. Stand right here. Stand right here. 4th place. We had another person in 4th place. And in 4th place, with the tie, came from the Baroness Scotland, Patricia Scotland School, Primary School. Come forward, 4th place, tie. So our whole school has made it through 4th place. So we remain 3 more. Right, 3 more. Put your hands together for these 2 already. Yes. Your guess is as good as mine in 4th place. $6 million man. Tum. 4th place. 4th place. St. John's Primary School. So, St. John's Primary School. Whoa. Ha! I seen some people start to put their hands together like this. We start to pray. Papa God, make my school make it through. I would like my school to make it through. Papa God, help me out. Oh my God. In 2nd place, your guess is as good as mine. In 2nd place is Jackmel Primary School. Dominica has a Jackmel Primary School, huh? Okay, drums now, drums. Yes, drums. In 3rd place. Oh, you're listening then. Right. In 2nd place. Ini, mini, minor, pointer, pete, 2. Ready? 2nd place is the Dominica Grammar School. Okay, we're ready. We're ready. In second place is the 7 Pi Primary School. Wait. Well, the judges have hard work to do. Look hard work. So you have to choose from one person out of the 3. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm going to say it. Ready? 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 Okay, we're ready. In first place, the winner of this leg, the third leg, first round on the third leg, the winning school, the winning school, the winning school, the winning school is the Roosevelt Douglas School. Roosevelt Douglas Primary School. So these are our winners that will be going to the next round. Those students that are here, they were still winners. Come. A round of applause for these 2. Put your hands together for these 2. Come on, put your hands for them. They did a good job. The judges' work was very hard. They did a good job. And I'm happy that they're not crying today. I'm happy. How you feel?
Good.
Right, she feels good. How you feel?
Amazing.
Amazing. Thank you very much for coming. And we'll see you again next week, Tuesday, at the Collier Primary School for the 4th round of the first leg. Thanks again. God bless you. And we go back across to Master Control, DBS Radio.